Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Lisette. I'm so excited today because I'm going to show you how to create donut heart charms, and they're all made out of foam sheets. So foam crafters and fuchsia doll makers, let's get started. For supplies, you're going to need the following: chain extender, an eye pin, super glue, jewelry pliers, foam, glitter, Mod Podge, brush, electrical wire, scissors, hot glue, iron, fabric, acrylic paint, beads, and cord. To cut your foam sheet in a rectangle shape, 4.5 by 3.5. The electrical wire will be 3 3/4 inches. Next, you will iron the foam sheet. Remember to place a piece of fabric for protection. Your iron has to be in a cotton setting, and the foam sheet will start to curl. You will need to start curling up the 4.5 part of the rectangle, the longer part. Curl it up and roll it up and let it take its shape. Now with the hot glue gun, place glue onto the foam sheet. Insert the electrical wire. Now for your information, the electrical wire, I bought this at Lowe's or Home Depot. I use electrical wire because I feel like it's much thicker and easier to use than floral wire. But if you want to use a different kind of wire, you can do so too. So start gluing and rolling, gluing and rolling. You can squeeze tightly as you roll up. You finish it off with a little bit of glue. Once you're done gluing, start to bend up, and bend as much as you can. As you bend up, have the edges meet. Now go downward, and again go up, just as shown on the video. You can trim off the edges a bit. Again, have it meet and bend. You could do this a few times. Now you're going to glue the edges. Put hot glue on one end and on the other. Glue it together and hold it tightly. Give it a few minutes for it to fully dry. The edges are fully dry now, so keep bending and shaping, bending and shaping. You could pinch the bottom, pinch the edges, until you feel like you have attained a heart shape. Don't worry, you're not going to rip anything. The wire is helping you give the shape you want. Now I'm going to cut a little bit of this excess off. And we're ready for the next step. I provided a template of the frosting in the description box below. Transfer the template onto a piece of paper. Now cut and trace onto your foam sheet. I added a little shadow effect with acrylic paint and a paper towel. I did water down my acrylic paint. I'm going to rub it against all the edge of the frosting and in the center. Now iron the frosting. Remember, the frosting painted part has to be facing down because the sheet will curl up. Place it over the donut quickly. Don't iron it too much either. And as you place it down, just gently shape it onto the donut. Now I'm going to use hot glue. I want the heat of the hot glue to help me place this down onto the donut. And I finish it off with the rest of the hot glue. Put super glue on the eye pin. These eye pins I located in the jewelry section in my local craft store. I want to use super glue just because of its strength, and I want to make sure it stays in place into that donut. So insert it in the center and let it dry. Now in my other donut video, I showed you how to create this with puffy paint and polymer sprinkles. Well, if you want to achieve that look, I have this sample here to show you. Also, I used a chain extender for the charm. The chain extender I also located at my local craft store in the jewelry section. And now I'm going to use Mod Podge. Put Mod Podge over the frosting part of the donut. Now I'm going to place glitter all over that part, and I'm going to let it dry. I wanted to give this donut a frosted, glittery, sugary look. I put a piece of paper right below just so I could clean up my glitter mess in the end. With a pair of pliers, I added my chain extender onto the eye pin. I added also some beads, that's optional, with a bit of cord. If you want to see how I did that puffy paint donut, I'm going to put the link above. To finish it off, I added a little more Mod Podge over the glitter. I wanted to seal it, and I also wanted to just retain that glitter. So add another coat of Mod Podge over it. And that's the final step. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I did. These donuts are delicious. Just in time for Valentine's. Thanks so much again for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. And please subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Facebook or on Instagram. I'm under Fufusia Dolls. And you could also visit my Etsy shop for all your Fufusia supplies. Until next time, and God bless.